Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hope you all are doing very well. I am your Aisha ma'am and I am doing fine, Alhamdulillah. So it's been a long vacation for all of you, but now it's time to study. Let's study together. As you can see the picture, you can easily tell what we will learn today. So please, guessing time. Yes. Okay. I hope you all have guessed very right. Yes, we will discuss today about how to define my house, baiti in Arabic. I know many of you can define this in English very easily, but very less of you can define my house, baiti in Arabic. But don't be sad. After completing this chapter, after completing this session, we will inshallah learn about how to define my house in Arabic. So let's start it. Marhaban. Okay, we say welcome to our home. Marhaban, welcome, or you can say ahlan wa sahlan, welcome. Haza baiti, this is my house. Baiti jamilun, my house is beautiful. Wa kabirun, and big. So when you have to say my house is big, you can say baiti kabirun. And when you have to say my house is beautiful, you can say baiti jamilun, my house is beautiful. Okay, repeat it again. Haza baiti, this is my house. Baiti jamilun, my house is beautiful. Wa kabirun, and big. Okay, now lahu salasatu tawabiqun. Please pay attention to my pronunciation. Okay, it will help you to enhance your Arabic pronunciation. Okay, yes, lahu salasatu tawabiqun. It has 3 floors. Okay, remember the Arabic counting. Wahid, ithna, thalatha, arba'a, khamsa, sitta, sab'a, samaniya, tis'a, ashara. So, thalatha, 3. So, it has lahu thalathatu, it has 3 tawabiqun, floors, it has 3 floors. But tawabiqun is plural, but when we have to use it as singular, we will say at-tabiqu, floor, and tawabiqun is floors. So lahu talasatu tawabiqun, it has 3 floors. Yes, at-tabiqu al-awwalu, the first floor. As you can see in the picture, the house is 3 floors itself. Okay, so how to say this in Arabic? For the first floor, at-tabiqu al-awwalu. Second floor, at-tabiqu al-thani. Third floor, at-tabiqu al-thalithu. Repeat it again. at-tabiqu al-awwalu, at-tabiqu al-thani, at-tabiqu al-thalithu. I hope you all are enjoying this. Now, في كل طابق 3 غرف. في كل طابق 3 غرف means in every floor there are 3 rooms. How many rooms it has? 3 rooms. Okay, they are telling that to every floor there are 3 rooms. في كل طابق, في كل means for every floor. In every floor there are 3 rooms. So غرفin again it's a plural. When we have to use it as a singular, we will say غرفتun. غرفتun is a singular and غرفin is a plural. Okay, so yes, come to the picture again. I think this is a dining table set over here. Okay, so this must be dining room. Okay, so how to say this in Arabic? Ghurfatul akli. Ghurfatul akli. Akl means to eat. Akala ya akulu, to eat. But when we add ghurfatu, it will automatically become ghurfatul akli, dining room. And in next picture, we can see a bedroom, pillows. It must be a bedroom. Yes, because in bedroom, what we do? We sleep. Yes, wake up early, because there is a poem, early to bed, early to rise. This makes a man healthy, wealthy and wise. So you should wake up early. Okay, yes. So wahiya ghurfatu naumi. Naum, we say in Arabic sleep. Okay, and naum means sleep. Okay, so wahiya ghurfatu naumi, it means it is a bedroom. Okay, ghurfatul akli is dining room, and ghurfatul naumi is bedroom where we sleep. Now come to this picture. As you can see, there is a study table, a lamp, some books, okay, pen stand. So it must be what? Yes, it must be a study room where we study. I hope you all study there, okay, and not using your mobile phones and laptops. Yes. وغرفة الدراسة. غرفة, again it means a room. غرفة الدراسة, dirasa means study. Okay, so غرفة الدراسة, it's complete study room. كل غرفة واسعة. Every room is spacious. Now they are telling us that every room is spacious, very big, very wide. So كل غرفة واسعة. Every room is big. لكل طابق مطبخ. Yes, come to the next picture. We can see a fridge, a microwave oven, or a stove, or cupboards. It must be a kitchen. Okay, so what we say kitchen in Arabic? لكل طابق مطبخ. And to every floor there is a kitchen, because kitchen is very essential. We should have it on every floor. So yes, لكل طابق, to every floor, لكل, every, and li is to every, طابق, as you all know, floor, مطبخ, there is a kitchen. Yes. وحمام ومرحاض, and this is also our essential part. Washroom, toilet. Yes, so there must be on every floor. وحمام ومرحاض. Hammam is bathroom and mirhazun means toilet. Okay, so now in the next picture, likulli tabiqun fina'un. Likulli tabiqin fina'un, and to every floor there is a courtyard. There is a ground, a kind of courtyard, a kind of ground surrounded by walls. So likulli tabiqin, to every floor, fina'un wasi'un, a big courtyard, a wide, a spacious ground. I hope you all have enjoyed this session. Kindly watch and repeat it for at least more than 5 times. Inshallah, you will be able to define baiti. Okay, so let's conclude it. For conclusion, I have prepared a small quiz. Okay, so there is a question There are 3 questions. Okay, you can take one out. Like first house and question mark. What do we say house in Arabic? Okay, take the out which will be the correct answer. House is al madrasatu or al baytu. Kindly note down it in your notebook and take out the correct answer. Second, dining room question mark. What do we say dining room in Arabic? Urfatul naum, urfatul akl. Now third question, kitchen. Kitchen question mark. What do we say kitchen in Arabic? Matbakh or mirhas? Okay? Yes. Hope you all have understood it. Inshallah, we will discuss more lessons. Thank you very much. Jazakumullahu khair.